And we are live, and I am less than 5 minutes late, though it looks like one of my cameras is behaving a bit weirdly. Hopefully that's not a big issue. Anyway, welcome to the stream. First move, on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 11, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 3, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 7, and 8 are reversed. Hey, Maylee. Good evening to you, too, as well. Your first one in today, apparently. All right, and there we go. And I know it's a little hard to see because of the light, but my T-shirt has in Latin, I am going to die surrounded by the biggest idiots in the galaxy. It's from a T-shirt company that does phrases does T-shirts with phrases in Latin similar to Latin phrases for all occasions. That was out a while back. All right, and I'm probably only going to be on for about an hour or so. I am much sleepier than I expected to be, so we'll see how it goes. All right, I'm going to exchange 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also figured I wasn't going to stream last night because with the mistrial in the Karen Reed case and the Trump immunity ruling coming out, that, well, not so much Trump immunity, but presidential immunity. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 and 17. That there was going to be a whole bunch of people streaming last night, and I didn't want to have to fight against all of them. Tomorrow is my last day until after the 4th, or the Independence Day weekend. I got a doctor's appointment before my normal end of work. I'll miss a little bit of the end of the work day, and then I'll be free for the rest of the evening. Overall, fairly good. I do have an appointment tomorrow with a neurologist, so I can figure out why I'm so weak all of a sudden and what we can do about it, and maybe talk over my ADD stuff. Figuring he's the doctor that I would be dealing with that had the most experience with that type of stuff. All right, sheds 1, 3, 6, 7, 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and okay, there we go. 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Today was a mostly programming day at work, but I did get some time in running the machines. All right, left side, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also, after the stream tonight, and before the next time I do a stream, I'm going to use the Makiko Gumi 13, 14 programming guide and color guide thing from the same person who does my Taka-Dai braiding program, and go ahead and post the one that I'm gonna, or the color pattern I'm planning to do for Runkle for like a day or so before I order the silk for it. And I've just realized something that I can do to add to Kurt's braid is have like a chevron with a disallowed cross-out circle and bar across it, that he might appreciate that for the death of and banning of chevron deference. All right, sheds 1, 7 and 8 in reverse, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sum is good. I'm actually kind of hoping that my weakness is potentially all in my head, because that means I could probably just go ahead and start exercising a lot more and get into shape, and then it won't be an issue anymore. Ooh, hey, got a whole bunch of chats going on. Let me catch up with that real quick after I read off the next set of moves. On to 56. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 3, 6, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 13 and 19. Sheds 1, 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick again. All right, and hey, Gwen, good to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I'm late, making a sandwich. No worries. I was a little bit late myself, and I'm probably only going to be on for about an hour since I'm a bit on the tired side or sleepy side. Go ahead and saying hello to Melee. Melee says, good idea. Hey, Rayman YYC. Hey, Taka-Dai groupies. Greeting from Calgary. It's good to see you on. Welcome, welcome. It's always good to see you here. Gwen says that sounds like a good idea. And Melee to hello to Rayman. And Gwen, hello to Rayman. All right. Let me do a quick check. Looks like it's only me over on Rumble. And according to StreamYard, I don't have any viewers on Twitter today. It's all YouTube so far. All right, 1, 3, 5, 15, 17, and 19. So, 1, 2. If I'm feeling good tomorrow after the doctor's appointment and the weather's good, I may go ahead and do a stream tomorrow night for braiding. I'm also going to try sometime over the weekend to get out into the shop, get a good inventory of what I need to make a couple of 3, 4 couple of warping stands to take with me on vacation. One of them I need to do because it's a gift and or product testing with a friend of mine who doesn't do a whole lot of Kumihimo stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. But she is getting into doing it on the disc, so if it's something that she finds useful, then I will probably go a little more whole hog on getting them set up and produced. But I am going to absolutely try and have this braid completed by Sunday night. And we'll see how that goes. And there we go. The tom are starting to do a little bit of unrolling on their own, which is a good indicator that I'm getting close to the end. Sheds 1, 3, 6, and 9 reverse. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. The checksum is good. There we go. Now, if I do like perk up and I'm a lot more awake near the end of the first hour, I will probably stream longer. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so you're not surprised if I do crash out early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But in general, I'm in a pretty good mood today. And 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. There's a moderate chance I'll get to the reset point for the pattern, but probably not today. All right, we are ready for the next move. On 257. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 15, and 17. Sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 15, and 17. And sheds 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And catch up on chat real quick here. Kathleen, good evening, boys and girls. Hey, nice to see you on, Kathleen. Welcome, welcome. Gwen saying hi to Kathleen. Maylee too. And Gwen saying, please hit that like button. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the reminder. Kathleen said, having a quiet day here. One kid napping. Other kid took his kid and went to Walmart to buy me a new water pot. And done. And thumbs up there. I had a slight bit of an altercation, if it could be called that, on YouTube today. One of the Reddit readers that I listen to a lot is Red Wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've listened to them for their channel for like about 4 or 5 years. So I've been with them a long time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I think my count is off here because that's not looking like it's supposed to. 1, 2. Did I forget to do the left side? 1, 2. Yep, I did forget to do the left side, so let me put that one back. Well, I can leave it for now. All right, let me go back one move, and all right, let's see. Yep, I forgot to do that. All right, so we are doing 13 and 19. Well, I thought I did that. So we got yellow, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I did do the exchanges. I just didn't do the shed reversal. So 1, 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the top and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom. Sorry, apparently neighbor's doing a lawnmower right now. 7 on the top and 8 on the bottom and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Yep. And 1 on the bottom and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom and 8 on the top and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. All right, there we go. And now I'm ready for the start of the next move. Okay. All right, so we are yellow and blue, blue, blue. And okay. And next one needs to go back to correct this. All right. go. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and 17. And the color chart looks good. Anyway, so I've been listening to Red Wheel for a long time. I like the voice they've got for it. My wife, interestingly enough, does not. But she listens to a lot of other Reddit readers too. That's actually kind of how I got into listening to them. But Red Wheel for a long time has had like weird and glitchy editing. They'll have like, a segment go up to a certain point, then pause, and then repeat the last sentence and go on. And as of late, they've been doing a lot of stories where they're unresolved, they're unsatisfying, and they usually end on them rather than have them mixed in the middle somewhere. I've been finding it very unpleasant and unsatisfying to listen to. So I made a comment about it that I didn't particularly care for the way they were going with that, and I thought they should, not do as many disappointing stories, so to speak. And somebody popped on saying, "Well, it's my fault for complaining," or something like that, which I found rather amusing. Anyway, today they had yet another one like that where it ended like just as a cliffhanger, and apparently it's like a 4-year-old cliffhanger that never got resolved. And I would say probably shouldn't have been read in the first place. So it's like, that's it. I've had enough. Combined with that, the lousy editing and the what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the fact that they have been repeating a very large portion of their stories as of late, which I understand there may not be that much source material out there, but I've been listening long enough, and while I can't necessarily like spontaneously remember things, if I hear something I've heard before, especially with the same voice, it's like, yeah, they're redoing this story. And so I've been noticing it getting more and more. So anyway, I said, look, given these things, I'm going to unsubscribe, and if it pops up on my feed, I'm going to mark, not recommend. Though apparently that's only for shorts. And of course, somebody replied with, this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. And it's like, well, since I'm not going to say F you, I'm just going to go ahead and ignore them. All right, so yep, we did that. And sheds 2 and 3 are reversed. 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. Oh, and apparently somebody, I think it was from Count Dankula or somebody along those lines, mentioned on Twitter that supposedly 1 on the top and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. That Twitter is supposedly going to like demonetize any stream that has the F word in it at any time at all. I don't know if that's the case or if it's just one of those fear-mongering things that never pans out, but we'll see how it goes. Not that I tend to swear a lot anyway, but 7, 15, and 17 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know my mother doesn't listen to my streams, but if she did, don't want to disappoint her. And 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I have seen the, it's not an airport, you don't have to announce your departure. Most of the time I see that is usually on like groups or whatever where you're part of a shared communication or whatever. And I think that's a bit different than, you are a consumer of their content and you are letting them know that they have managed to annoy you enough that you aren't going to consume their content anymore. I think that's actually valuable feedback as opposed to it's a group and you just no longer fit. So anyway, sheds 2, 4, 5, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom. I could be wrong entirely. I'm not going to stress too much over it. 2 on the top and 3 on the bottom. I just found it funny and thought I would share. And 4 and 5 on the top and 6 on the bottom. 7 on the top 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. All right, so far I haven't made another mistake yet, and I seem to be doing the right amount of left and right at this moment. And next move is 58. On the right, we're going to exchange 9, 13, 15, and 19. Start an edge transition, sheds 2, 3, and 7 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 2, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. All right, and let me catch up with chat real quick here. And let's see. Kathleen says, good to be here. Thank you very much. It's good to have you here. Chris Collins says, evening all. And Gwen says, good evening to Chris. Kathleen, son and baby girl absolutely cling to each other. Eva Lastarev, I hope I got that reasonably close. Hi, I missed you. Hey, we missed you too. It's good to see you back here. And Gwen says, hello to you. And how have people's been? Doing pretty good here, other than some possible medical issues with weakness, but going to see the doctors about that. And hello to Gwen. And hey, Chris Collins and Eva Listarev. And Eva says, hey, Nimai Kôrai. I'm probably just going to use Eva for a while, if that's all right. And Kathleen says, doing fair here. Finally hunting for a new home. Well, good luck with that, Kathleen. And Eva says, good luck house hunting. All right. Do a quick check and see how many people are watching Rumble. Looks like it's still just me. And nobody yet on Twitter. Just Eva is perfectly fine. Thank you very much. So my goal, Eva, this weekend is to have this braid done. So I'm probably going to have several relatively long streams over the next Thursday through Sunday. All right, 9, 13, 15, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, wonderful, they're twisted together. Oops, don't want them to spin the wrong way. So we can't get them to untwist on their own, maybe with a little bit of encouragement. Sorry, trying to get this untwisted with only one eye open because the other one's a little burny today. All right, and I think we're almost to the unattaching point. I can get them there. There we go. That should help some. There we go. And 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Like I mentioned a little while ago, they're actually starting to unroll slowly on their own. Let me grab a Kleenex and dab at my eye. And it's so dangerous braiding today, I actually have my safety glasses. And I just forgot to change them as I left work today. And they're just reading glasses, so it's not a big deal. All right. So sheds 2, 3, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. The bottom one comes up again and goes to the top. Since, again, it's the start of an edge transition, and that's just how they roll. All right, left side, 3, 9, 11, and 19. 1, 2. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10. Actually grab part of 2 of them there. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. So, yeah, the designs I'm thinking of for Kurt's braid for the initial mock-up to see if he likes it is a Clemson paw. Hopefully, if I can do it at a resolution that looks good on the braid, a beefish, his channel logo with the columns, and a chevron with a cross-out circle over it. All right, sheds 2, 4, 5, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Bottom one passes through to the bottom on the right. And on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And this time it's the bottom one again that goes up to the top on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 59. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, and 13. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 7 are reversed. End of an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 2, 5, and 8 are reversed. Also the end of an edge transition. There we go. Let me catch up real quick here. Mary says, Kathleen, good luck. Hope you're going to find what you're looking for. Kathleen says, the hunting is going fair, mostly riding down addies. An elder kid drive by to see if they're worth checking out. And Kathleen says, my big knee is a place with no steps. My walking is taking a turn for the worse. Well, I hope that it does not get any worse, and maybe it gets better. But again, yeah, you got to get a place that works for you. Gwen says, I'm sorry to hear that, Kathleen. Kathleen says, late last night I was trying to get on my bed and gravity failed me. Both my sons came galloping in to make sure I hadn't hurt myself. I am sorry to hear that, and I'm glad that you're doing okay today, apparently. Crystal says, evening all. Hello, Crystal. Good to see you here. Gwen says, hello to Crystal. Let's see, we got 7 people now on the YouTube side. Nobody on Twitter. And let's see, where's that? Still only me on Rumble. I guess it's a not busy night. And while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and see if we got a redirect available. Let's go to content and live and edit. Let's see. Oh, and I did post it to the community tab, but I have officially passed 250,000 views for my channel. All right, I don't see anybody live tonight. I'll check back later then. All right, let's get back into braiding. Let's see. Oops. Let me catch up real quick here. Crystal says, hey, Gwen, hope everyone is doing okay this Tuesday evening. And 7 people, 7 likes, 100% like to view ratio. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for that. And Maylee says, hey, Crystal. And Maylee says, congrats. And Kathleen says, that's lovely. And 3, 9, and 13 on the right. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It looks like I did pop one over a pin. Let's get that one clicked back. There we go. 10, 11, 12. Oops, no, there's 12. Let's see, double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, there we go. And 13. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 7 reversed. It's the end of an edge transition, so top moves first. All right, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one on the top, down the bottom. That yellow one goes up to the top on the left, and we do the bottom move. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. And my count's off a little bit. It's a little bit of retensioning. All right, let's try this again. 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. There we go. Now that checksum looks good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the left. Next top one drops straight down to restore the symmetry. Left side, be 3, 9, 15, and 17. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 15, 16, and 17. And there we go. And sheds 2, 5, and 8 are reversed. Top moves first, so one on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one on the top. The bottom yellow one goes to the top on the right. And now we do the bottom move. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom, and I have lost count again. Let's try this again. All right, so bottom moves first. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. There we go. So something is good there. Top one passes through to the bottom on the right. And next top one drops straight down. And we have into the edge transition. Let's go ahead and read off our moves for the next step. On to 60. On the right, we're going to exchange 5 and 7. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. And on the left, we're going to exchange Thomas 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Let me catch up real quick here. And Rayman YYC, member for 2 months. Woo, 250K views is awesome. Thank you very much. And Gwen says, that's awesome. Torrent 3, congrats. Crystal, super chat, $5. Thank you very much. Congrats on the 250K views. Thank you very much. That is extremely kind of you. And Gwen says, good. And you, Crystal? And Crystal says, doing pretty well. About to go get takeout and settle in for a relaxed night. Work was hectic today. Sorry to hear that was a hectic day. I hope you will have a nice, relaxing evening. And I hope we're able to contribute to that as well. And let's see. Still only me on Rumble. That's weird. And everybody, we got 2 people now on Twitter and an 8 here on YouTube. I should probably get some sort of counter set up for that. Also, like a subscription counter, just so we can keep everybody apprised of where we are. All right, so 5 and 7 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, and 7. And that's it. Sheds 4 and 7 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Left side, 7, 11, 13, and 15 are exchanged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2 and 6 through 9 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, and 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. A little bit of unroll here. And some of these are getting really, really close to the leader knot. And we are ready for the next move. And on to 61. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. Let me catch up real quick here on chat. Crystal says, thank you. I find your stream super relaxing and refreshing. Thank you very much. That's very kind. And Mary says, we are chill people. Yes, indeed we are. And Kathleen says, been listening to a lot of indie music this week and fell into a den of pirates. Okay, that sounds like fun. And alrighty. 1, 5, 7, and 15 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And colors are not right here. Alrighty, let's see. Blue, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 that was changed, 6, and the 7 that was changed, 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's see. Does it match the color chart? No, it looks like it's right there. I don't see any obvious bad moves. All right. Go back a half a move and see where I went wrong. Before I do that, all right, so 1, oops, let me go forward again real quick to 61. So we were yellow on top and blue on the bottom. All right, so we were, okay, yellow, 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 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, all right, so this one was blue on top. And top, okay, and oops. 1. Okay. All right, so that's where that should be. All right, let's back up 1 and all right, so 60. It was 2 and 6 through 9. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Okay, that looks good there. So top one passes through up to here. Okay, that's good. And bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. My count is up there. All right, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Okay. Something's wrong here. No, that comes back out where it's supposed to. And this should be down on the bottom. All right, so let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, that's what the problem is. 2 of them, one of them jumped a pin, so there were 2 together. That's why it was looking wrong. No real error there. All right, so 4 and 7 are reversed. All right, so 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. And checksum is good. So top one passes up to here. All right, that one went the way it's supposed to. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Okay. Yep, over those 3. All right, there we go. Yep, that's good there. All right, so bottom one should pass through to the bottom without having an issue. Okay, so this was the thread configuration I started out with. Let's double check the color pattern here. So 1, 2, 3, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, 2 blues, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's supposed to be 3 blues. So I think the move that I screwed up is prior to this. If this was not one of the ones that would have been moved. All right, so just move back here. Okay. All right, let's go back one more move. All right, let's reposition this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was... So we're going back to move 59. Sorry. Trying to avoid problems, and this doesn't look like there's a problem in the braid, but there's a definite difference in the pattern here. All right, so that's what it should have been. All right, so we're moving back to 59. All right, it's the end of an edge transition. All right, so we are to yellow. Okay. One, two, 3. Okay. Alrighty. This is weird. Okay, so we want yellow, yellow, 1, 2, 3, and 4 blue. I'm just gonna revert real quick here. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to the chat. I apologize for that. All right, and 4. And 4, 1, 2, 3 here. All right, and this one gets reversed as well. All right, and okay, so 2 blues. And 3 yellows. All right. 3 yellows, 3 blues, and the rest 3 yellows. Okay. All right, so this blue one goes up here. And 2, 5, and 8 are reversed. So bottom move. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Right, screw that order up. So bottom moves. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top. Okay, nope, 9 on the top, and yep, goes down like this, and this bottom one goes up to apparently I did have something screwed up with that. Let's see if I can't just quickly correct it this way. And so does it go this way, or is that the wrong way? All right, so all right, and there we go. That's there, and drop this on through here, and yeah, it looks like something was wrong there. So this also needs to go under. Come on. Don't fight me on this. All right, that's 1. That's 2. All right, I think that's it. Okay. All right, and there we go. That goes there. All right, let's try this again for the other one. All right, so top move. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top. Oops, looks like we had one jumble pin here. I believe that is this one. And so 6 and 7 and 8 on the bottom and 9 on the top and up over this blue one here. And this one should, okay, that one goes through, so I just had a miscount on the bottom there. All right, so that goes there. All right. Now let's see if I can get back here. All right, so we have yellow, yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it looks like, yes, I forgot to do it here, so I'm not going to put that one back where it's supposed to be. Once I get it through, I will then correct it. All right, so top moves first, so 1 and 2, or bottom moves first, or bottom moves going backwards, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom, and oops, before I do that, this one goes up here, and then this bottom one goes to the top on the right. That one went the way it's supposed to. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one here. All right, so this one goes here, and down on the bottom here. Yes. All right, and now I fix the color. Yellow, yellow, blue, 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 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. And this is the one I missed. This sucker is the one that made me go back 3 moves because I bloody well forgot it. You stupid, stupid synapses in my brain. You need to do better. Do better, Senator, do better. Alrighty. Let's try this again going forward. All right, so 1, 2, 4, and 7. So top moves first. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, up over this blue one here, down there, yellow one goes up to here, and top moves in, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Got 8 and 9 on the top. And just down here. Something tells me I'm wrong with that. All right, so I just did top moves. So, okay, so I'm doing the bottom moves now. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. There we go. That's what I was expecting. All right, so this one goes through here, down to here. This one goes here, And all right, left side, we are exchanging 3, 9, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, and did I update the move? No, I didn't. Update the move to... No, I still have to do the second half of it. All right, so 1, 2, 4. Okay, so this was left this way. I didn't readjust it. All right, so I just need to do the shed reversal. So top move first. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and up over this last one here. And bottom one goes to the top on the right. And the bottom moves, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and my count is off again. 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. There we go. That looks right. This one passes through down to the bottom on the right. This one drops down here. And that is the end of our edge transition. So the next move, color starts out where it's supposed to. All right, let me just show you where I am. We're going on to move 60. On the right, we're going to exchange 5s and 7. Sheds 4 and 7 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick here. All righty. Let's see, Kathleen says some very good songwriters too when they don't have me laughing my backside off. Hey, Philip Martin, nice to see you. Hello to all. Crystal says, hi, Philip Martin, how's it going? Kathleen says, good evening, Philip. Maylee says, hey, Philip Martin. And Philip Martin says, it's going, just doing monotonous computer work. How about you? I'm back braiding. Gwen says, hey, Philip. Kathleen says, doing a bit of Kumihimo and resting, waiting for my kid to bring his kit home. Crystal says, 3 moves isn't too bad. I once had to frog half my knitting project to fix an error. That sucks. I am so sorry to hear that. Marmar says, hi all. I'm here, but won't be chatting much tonight. Well, I hope you're having a good night anyway, Marmar. And Kathleen says, that's okay, Marmar. Sometimes the best company is silent. I once heard a description of how good a friend you are is not how long you can sit together chatting, but it's how long you can sit together not saying anything and still feel comfortable in their presence. Gwen says hello to Marmar, and Maylee says hello to Marmar. All right. And apparently my throat is drying out, so let me grab something to drink here. All righty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. And the color chart is matching so far. Whoops. And that one jumped the pin. There we go. All right. Sheds 4 and 7 reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. Well, at least that was a fast one to go back through. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, and 13, 14, and 15. The chart's looking right here. And all right, we're going to exchange reverse sheds 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So one on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9. Checksum is good. Top one passes through to the top on the right. Oh, I did finally finish up the Monster Hunter Phantom anthology. I really enjoyed it. It was pretty good. On to the next move. Excuse me, 61. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 reversed. And this was where I found my mistake. All right, let me catch up real quick. Let's see. Kathleen says, yep, I'm assuming that's to my friendship of sitting there silent and still being comfortable. Hey, we're up to 15 people on YouTube and Twitter. And Eva says, hi, Marmar, I've missed you. Gwen says, hit the like button. Thank you very much. Crystal says, ooh, I like that Torn 3. Sometimes I don't want to talk, but I still want their company. Yep. I originally heard that back when I was like 17, 16, something like that. All right, so 1, 5, 7, and 15 on the right. All right, so I got the 1 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yep, this was where I was wrong, and now it is right. And sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. Come on. You can untwist. It's only the 2 of you. So nothing else. You should untwist super easy. Right, there we go. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 1, 13, 15, and 17. There's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. Looks good according to the color chart. And sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So all but 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are good to go for the next move. On to 62. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are reversed. There we go. And Marmar says, "Hi, Eva. I've had so much stuff going on, I haven't had time to join the live stream very much." And Kathleen says, "Hey, Darn Kid just told me he hadn't left yet, but he's leaving now. Arrgh. Sorry to hear that." Alrighty. And just a quick check here. Got 5 on Twitter, 9 on YouTube. Anybody watch? Oh, we got 2 people on Rumble watching, so we're doing pretty decently here. And Melee says, Kathleen leaving from Walmart. All right. And 3, 5, 9, and 19. 1, 2, 3. Use a little bit of unroll here on a couple of these. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I'm going to cheat because I know this is 19. And sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 3, 5, 9, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1 through 5 reversed, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. A couple of these need a bit more unroll. There we go. Bottom one goes up to the bottom on the right here. Pinch between the coma. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 63. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, and 17. Sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, and 11, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed, starting an edge transition. All right, let me catch up real quick here. Kathleen says, oh, well, told him to bring some barbecue home. There's a decent place over by Walmart he can hit. And Eva says, Marmar, same, though, so very happy to be here tonight. Thank you very much. And Kathleen says, leaving from home. Mary says, Kathleen, I hope Walmart is not too far away. Marmar says, a lady I cat sit for has taken another cat whose owner can't look after her anymore, but the two cats are not friends. It's been an interesting experience. I really understand that. Mr. Serby and Cuddlebug do not like each other at all. We have to do the best we can to keep them apart. So Serby's got his own room, and he's the only one allowed upstairs. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6. Got to remember to listen to the end of stream 163. 7, 8. Because that's the one where I believe I decided on the colors I want to do for the braid for Second Life for Ian's auction. 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 3, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. That one needs some unroll. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one passes through to the top on the left. A little bit of unroll. And left side, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm getting really, really close on some of these here to hit the lead or not. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. There we go. Oops. Just remembered I've got to check a form I'm trying to sell a table saw on. All right, sheds 1, 2, and 6 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. My count is off here. All right, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And bottom one up to the top on the right. And we are ready for the next move. On to 64. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, and 19. Start an edge transition. Sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. Sheds 1, 2, and 7 are reversed. It's the end of an edge transition. Let me catch up on chat real quick here. And Gwen says, Marmar, I'll bet. And Marmar says, today is my last day. They have only been in the same house for 6 weeks. And Crystal says, Marmar, I've been there. When our cats met for the first time, it was a fight. Took months of separation intros before they started to like each other. Towards the end, they loved one another. Well, that's good to hear. I'm not sure ours two ever will. I'm just hoping that they're gradually settled down. There's also about almost a 10-year age difference, so one of them is going to be around after the other one for a while. So Marmar to Crystal, they both seem set in their ways. Old cat is a rescue. The new cat lived with an elder lady that didn't do much. New cat seems to enjoy human company. Is a little curious about the old cat. And Marmar, so far, all they've done is hiss at each other when they are in proximity. Well, that's not too bad. There's at least room that they might achieve coexistence for a while. All right, so 5 and 9 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm sure everybody on here has heard that Trooper Proctor got removed from active duty and transitioned or whatever, transferred out to a different department. And you gotta love the fact that if there had been as there seems to be, that if there'd been a guilty verdict, they would have been just fine letting them stay in Canton and do who knows what with people. 9, 10. Given the evidence that's been introduced so far, I don't think he should be a cop at all. 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18. I think after this move, I'll go ahead and call it a night. And 19. And sheds 4, 5, 7, and 8 a reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And we have achieved untwistment. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side will end in edge transition, and sheds 3 through 13 are exchanged. Not sheds, Thomas 3 through 13 are exchanged. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, and 13. And ending in edge transition, top moves first, sheds 1, 2, and 7 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top, and up over this last blue one here, into the bottom yellow. And once it gets untwisted, okay. There we go. Pass that up through to the top on the right. And 1 and 2 on the okay. Yeah. 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the right. Next top one just drops straight down. And we are at the end of this edge transition. And it is time for a coma slide. There we go. And all right, so 50% chance of a stream tomorrow night. Definitely Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday should have a lot of streams. All right, we'll do a quick count for the next move that we start up with next time. On the right, we'll exchange 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. We'll end an edge transition. Sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. Let me catch up the chat real quick here. Crystal says, Marmar, it's rough for sure. They don't always end up liking each other. Kathleen says, always interesting to try and figure out whose fur is on the floor. At first I thought it was the younger Tom, then I realized it was my little old lady cat that was ripping the fur out of him. And Marmar says, they are both sweet ladies. I hope they eventually get along. Kathleen says, mine did by the end of their lives. And we are looking for a place that will let us have a cat. Best luck on that. And let me go ahead and see if there's anybody available for a redirect who's live at the moment. And customization. And add a redirect. Search for videos. Try a refresh on that page. And if anybody knows a stream they'd like to get redirected to, I could add that. Let's see, there we go. Hey, Potentially Criminal is on. He's going over the Young Thug ex parte transcript. That sounds interesting, so we'll go ahead and add that one in. And we will save that change there. And let's see, back to StreamYard here. See, Marmar says the new cat is already about 17, and Melee says, thanks for the stream. Do a quick check over on Rumble. Got about 2 people over there, so we've been doing pretty decently. Thanks, everybody, for coming on the stream. I appreciate that. We went over the current future schedule. So hopefully, if I have a stream tomorrow, I'll have some good news from the neurologist. And as always to everybody, stay safe and happy braiding.